Okie dokie. New game.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy
Junior.
Drew. You're just in time for my latest
Waverly.
mystery.
I love Waverly.
Treasure in the Royal Tower.
I just remember
Things are
Waverly was the
difficult
first
to
one
know
I
what to
played
say
on
about.
Mac.
If you're new to adventure games, you might. Dear George, so much from my Wisconsin
Ski vacation.
I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads.
This
are
is the
closed.
game I know the most.
And I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy.
Slightly
under the
creepy.
circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner.
We have so much fun with this one because also I know it so well that we're able to just relax.
Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd?
I loved this book.
Couldn't
Oh
help
wait,
feeling like there was something he
I'm not done
wasn't
with it at all.
telling me. Oh,
I
this
started
makes
it
me
though.
A little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself.
Oh, I love it,
After
Virgo.
all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with
Dead-end
strange
quarters.
dead-end quarters, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet
Jacques
the French ski
Brunet.
inspector.
Can't wait.
At best, she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as
I
he
can't wait
looks
for
on
that
his
quote.
website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan.
Not ready for
but at least
Lisa.
This time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy. Now all I need is
It's a mailbox. Okay. So what's that again? 517. That will be our locker combo. We're going to go in here and get a menu. Now all I need is a mailbox. Does she ever even find a mailbox? I feel like no.
Sounds like the radiator is broken.
My radiator is a piece of crap. Sassy detective. Here's how you figure out fingerprints. Thanks, sassy detective. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I'd better take my key with me.
Oh, true. I mean, Lisa is Lisa. Her voice does not match her body. She's a character. So is Jacques. So is Hotchkiss. We have great characters in this game, I gotta say. Okay, Dexter. Shoot! Oh no! It's on my speed running. I gotta restart the game. Best characters ever, truly. I think so. I think it has the strongest characters in this game. And I'm probably biased, but still. Trying to think. Like, Dexter and Hotchkiss are top tier. Jacques is just funny. And Lisa's just funny. So...
Hello, Miss Drew.
Here we go.
Did you get squared away upstairs?
It is a great one to speedrun.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Egan. My room is charming, but I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Would you mind checking it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience.
You're gonna
but
have
you're
to
just gonna
wait.
have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here, it seems like even if it ain't broke,
It still needs fixing.
Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. And now, to make matters worse, there have been a couple of incidents.
Incidents? What kind of incidents?
What kind of incidents?
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the
Not
place
the
upside
library.
down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in
Not
yesterday
the
and everything was
library.
fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere, and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Spoiler alert, the police never arrive.
Wow, a hole in the wall?
Who's shocked?
What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's
I
definitely
can't
after
tell.
something.
He's so annoyed.
What else has gone wrong?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap. saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
Oh, God.
Sounds like you're swamped, Mr.
Can I work
Egan.
for you?
Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her,
The
but he won't deliver 'em.
Frenchman says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop.
I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Of course. But also...
Can you do something about my radiator?
Yes, this is Royal
Sorry,
Tower.
not yet.
Welcome back.
So, how long have you been working here?
A while.
Okay.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Yep, this is Royal Tower. Mr. Egan. Oh, we gotta talk to this girl.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the
Hi,
library
I'm
and
Lisa.
vandalized it. Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
This is where the voice acting starts to really be great. You'll see. It's night and day with the last game.
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra
He
key to
does
the library
indeed.
somewhere around his desk.
I know. Missed
I
her.
guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. His
Professor
name...
Hotchkiss is
Oh.
claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real
Scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
What do you know about
Oh my god,
Professor
that is a hot
Hotchkiss?
take,
Oh my
Charlotte.
gosh! Wait till you hear this. Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
My theory, my
You
theory.
said she's a professor. Do you know what she teaches?
I'm really not sure. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth.
Hi,
But
Rug.
don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Habla español?
Habla español?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist
She's
covering
just
weird
a
old
humble
mansions in the Midwest.
what?
And this place is one of the
She's
weirdest.
just a humble
Did you know Ezra
photojournalist.
Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
He what?
I wonder why he was so antisocial.
No, she doesn't.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
No worries, Rug. Welcome. We're only on the third game. And honestly, this one's going to be the smoothest. We had some moments in the other games, but we're here now. Living it up with our Nancy Marathon. I think that I hit the first one. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but we'll see if that does anything. Otherwise, let's talk to Jacques Brunet. Oh, she was playing Secrets Can Kill. How does she feel about the release date? Oh my god, hi Bonifacio, welcome back.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour.
Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet.
More French,
So,
except he's actually
what brings
French.
you to
unlike
beautiful
Rick.
Wisconsin?
Je m'appelle Nancy Drew. What's your excuse? I love this one.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nancy Drew. I'm here on vacation. What's your excuse?
My excuse? Did you come here for the cheese?
Well, this is an awfully long way from the French Alps. Did you come to Wisconsin for the cheese?
I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides,
What
I
does
am not
this
the
pas
first
mean?
French work of art to end up here.
Good, Rug. And so is she completing ones that she hasn't played before? Journal.
Ah, so you came halfway across the world for love. That's
It's
a fine excuse. So, when's the wedding?
As soon as possible.
Why the rush?
Do not ask me about the affairs of my heart, Nancy, or I will think you are trying to steal it.
Trust,
But tell me,
I'm
how
not
will you spend
Jacques.
your time here, Nancy?
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy,
Oh, isn't it?
a
Okay.
pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take
He's
kindly to
not.
people snooping around where they should not.
Snooping around. I always loved that one. Snooping around.
Thanks for the tip, but I think Dexter and I are going to get along just fine.
Get along just fine, you say? Ah, a woman who knows her own powers of persuasion. Elle est dangereuse, no?
It's
Ciao.
dangerous, maybe. Wait, did you give me...
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
I need
Yes.
to bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Do you have them?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you
should
should be
be
relaxing by the fire,
fire.
sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
So is she gonna complete the whole series? Is that her goal? That would be fun. What are these beautiful boxes, sir?
Tell me about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila! I make these hot boxes for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
I'll talk to you later.
That's
A
none of
bientôt.
your business. I'm out of here. Okay, let's see if we fixed the light in the hallway. Oh, yep. We did not. So let's actually just keep trying till we do. Do you notice my speedrun clicks? Well, actually, they're not that good. But there was a time where I was really good at that. I think it's the third one. Is it? Yes, indeed. Alright, so that's a fine part to skip. Doesn't matter, really. So I gotta give Hotchkiss her boots.
Yes, hello. Is that Jacques with my boots?
You had to? Oh god, Bonifacia.
Actually, it's Nancy
Why?
Drew. But I do have your boots for you.
Oh, good.
Boots,
Boots, fine.
fine.
Thank you, thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
I'm not Mandy.
It's Nancy, and I'm happy to leave the boots. But if you're not too busy, Professor,
There she
I'd
is.
just like to introduce myself properly and ask you a couple of questions.
Questions, yes, yes, and proper introduction sounds lovely, but not now, maybe later.
So sad. What a bummer, Bonifacia. Oh, well, guess I'll leave you alone now. Glad you got your boots. Dexter, I did as you asked.
Can I help you?
Oh my god. Both options. Radiator?
About my radiator, Mr. Egan. Do you think you'll be able to fix it anytime soon?
Sorry, not yet. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out
I
in the
fixed
back
it.
stairwell. Could
Already.
you check the circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Actually, I've already fixed it.
Okay, we're really making progress here,
My
kid.
thoughts exactly.
So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
No
No
problem,
problem,
boss. Hi, Unfailing Hat. I'm doing well. Just playing through the Nancy Drew games. How are you doing? Alright, Hotchkiss.
Ugh, Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
It's me. TikTok. If anybody's out there on TikTok, I'm just gonna restart the stream to kind of help with algorithm such as. So I will BRB. She can't be interrupted. Her theory, her theory. Okay. Good. That's great to hear. Going live. Get our TikTok chat back. And we should be good to go. 1 second. I wonder when my merch is coming in that I bought. My You're Full merch. We shall see. I can't wait to wear that on stream as well.
It's Nancy again. Dexter needs to know what you want for dinner.
Oh, hard to think of food candy when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going.
Energy
But
globules.
Tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll
That's
have
not
a
on the
nice tip
menu.
for you next time, Fanny.
She's riding the raging rapids of her theory. Please, give her some space. Who could blame her for being upset? Let's get her couscous somehow. Pearled couscous, I hope.
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous?
Never heard of it.
Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Good thing I got the menu right here, all queued up. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's a ban. Account created 2 hours ago. Anyway. So, Professor Hotchkiss.
Is that my couscous already?
No, girl.
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata?
At least not from this hotel. Here's one from this hotel.
Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one.
Done.
Just slip it under the door, please.
Well, I don't have a
Nice and
menu.
Easy. No funny stuff.
Like, no offense to Professor Hotchkiss, but she is kind of like the people that I serve sometimes.
Oh, baby back ribs, yes. Oh,
Chili cheese
dog, fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50
Like, as if she has no
drumsticks,
choice.
please. Chicken, that is.
Clock. Very well, I'll have 50 drumsticks.
Sure. 50 drumsticks. Whatever makes you happy.
Rock and roll, dear.
50 drumsticks, she says, coming right up. Clock. Oh, sorry, Dexter. Didn't mean to go behind your desk
Can
there.
I help you?
The professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks.
50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
So I'm not saying that I could eat 50 drumsticks, although potentially I could, but I could see how it's a little bit easier for someone like me. If I'm eating chicken off the bone, I'm barely eating. I'm just having the surface. Like, I'm not really getting in there because I'm freaked out by the bone. So maybe since she's not much of a meat eater, she's like just getting a little bit off the top and then going to the next one.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
50 is still a lot, but I will give her the benefit of the doubt. I will. Oh, Jacques, you must defrost the chicken. You simply must. Do not forget. No! Whatever, I'll take that. That's fine. I need it anyway. Whatever, I'll talk to him later then. Could be that too. Who knows? Well, I guess it can't be that, but true. Vegan drumsticks. I was vegan for 9 months. And, oh, I need to get that key. Well, I probably can't do that, so we just gotta basically change the time. Either to earlier or later. Let's make it... I think earlier we'll make it so we see Jacques. I love Impossible Burgers, though. And especially the Burger King one is really good. Oh. How about alarm? 11 a.m. Yeah, we don't know. Well, we do know when we actually go in her room a little later and see the remnants of the drumsticks, so maybe we have to do a thorough investigation of those. Wait, can Nancy order food? Is that what you were trying to say, Friday? Did I not know this? Okay. So you don't like the taste of fake meat? I always preferred that. Oh my gosh. Okay, Brandon. Let me see. Where? No. Hold on. Going through the corridors down in the basement. I need to find chicken ASAP. No couscous for the professor and her theory. But there's a Frenchman waiting to defrost the chicken, Jacques. It needs to be cooked. I mean, defrosted first. I know you're not a sous chef. You're a ski instructor and not a bellhop. But you don't understand. We're short-staffed.
Comment ça va?
Actually, I don't even work here. I'm really just helping out. So, what do you say?
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am?
A
sous chef?
How did I know you'd say that?
I'll talk to you later.
Ciao.
I'm really just copying the melody of the background song, but that's just all I can do. Running through the corridors of wacky proportions. I'll try to sing throughout. Maybe we'll get a spark of inspiration for something a little better than that. But for now, Professor, your theory.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will.
If you will.
It's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
You're working on a souffle?
You're cooking a souffle in there?
Oh, don't take me too literally, dear. What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers.
Come on,
I've
Nancy.
come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows? If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research
It's
assistant.
so crazy. I'm actually not even in the business.
Well, Professor Hotchkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business, but I'd love to
Isn't
help.
that crazy?
Marvelous. Here's what I need to know. On what date was the Bastille
Ah.
prison destroyed during the French Revolution? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
So we gotta check that out. We could try to do that without cheating. So it could be like 2 different places, I think. This is one of them. So the Bastille, July 14th, 1789. I'm pretty sure it's just this. So 1789. It should just be that. 1789.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so
1789.
I don't forget.
I used to always forget what I was looking for if it took too long. 1789, like when I was a kid.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. No, that can't be it. It doesn't fit my calculations. You'll need to try again.
Oh, great.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Remind me what I'm looking for. Maybe I have to put the whole thing. July
Sure did.
14th.
Good, but I need you to write it down
1789?
so I don't forget.
Let me look this up. Maybe I got it wrong.
It's locked.
Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just looking up what when the Bastille was stormed. Are you a Nancy fan? That's Copia. Bastille Day. July 14th. This could be the wrong, info. I did this very quick. July 14th. $17.89.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's one thing I like
Got
in
it.
a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
Will do. Okay, so she told us about her office hours already. Dexter, let us in
Did
your
you see I fixed your
room.
radiator?
Mushling, hello. You love these games so much. What's your favorite one? This is my favorite one. Pretty much. I have a few, but this one is pretty high up there. Okay.
Okay.
See you, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. I'm going to use my key card and get this. Thank you very much. And I might as well just make it nighttime so I could peep around, Maybe 10 p.m.? I don't know if that's late enough. I'll just do 11. Nice. Blackmore Manor. That's in my top 3. That was my second one I ever played. I'm just playing, in this case, I have it on Steam, but I've been playing a few from my discs as well. A lot of them are on Steam, though. Okay, let's get our key. There it is. I guess we could snoop a little more. You can snoop more than that. Thank you,
Happily
Molly.
lurking and cheering you on.
Thank you so much, Molly. That's so sweet. What a cute little message. Thank you for 14 months. Enjoy the Nancy Marathon. And thank you for lurking. Yeah. You got a handheld PC instead of desktop setup. A handheld PC. So, wait, what is technically a handheld PC? You could probably still get it. We always talk about the Steam Deck and how it has Nancy games. Apparently you could play these with a controller, which I might set up eventually down the line for this playthrough. Oh, whoops, I gotta go to the library. Because it's gonna hurt my shoulder eventually playing all these point-and-click games. But yeah, Steam has them. Just doesn't have Stay Tuned for Danger and Ransom. That's awesome. Well, then I'm sure you could get it on there. I hope so, at least. Ah! We gotta hurry. Act fast. I gotta get this dust. No, you're not dust. Okay, great. Good thing I have this paintbrush from Jacques, because he has a passion for making boxes. 3572, right? Okay. Or 3*72. Wait, Dexter's gonna find me. Just let it happen. Nothing to see here. I'm out of here.
Well, well, well. Look who returned to the scene of the crime.
You're out of here.
Didn't you hear Dexter coming?
Yeah, but I didn't know
I
what to
froze.
do. I guess I just froze.
It's not like you, Nancy.
There's
You
Ned,
always know how to
aka
make an
Charlie.
emergency exit. Maybe you really do need some rest.
Who can think of rest and relaxation when there's a mystery to solve?
I love that quote. I know. Like, what does he think we did? I'm not the one who vandalized the library. I didn't even know until you told me. So let's just do 3 star 7 2. We're in. Okay, enough of that wretched beeping noise. I thought it was 90 degrees, right? Yep. We're in again. -15, 10, -5. Where would we use a thing like that? So glad you asked. It's gonna be right here. -15, 10, -5. We're in. We got another secret passage in the night. Let's kind of look at the library, though. It's always something I neglect. Marie Antoinette refused to wear it, the tiara. There she is. I remember being so interested in the history of this one. And there's Marie. I don't know, I'm just like remembering old feelings I used to get when I played it for the first time. Oh yes, the story of Hans. We won't be reading that, but we will be going up here. Whoa, a secret passage! This calls for secret passages in the night. If you're out there, Rug. Otherwise, I will do so very soon. Oh god, that always scares me that it's going to crash the game. I got a key! The castle has been empty for many years. Oh. Secret passages in the night. The games definitely have those. So here's the binders of Dexter's dad, who disowned him, making scrapbooks of him behaving well.
This whole thing is just too scandalous.
It is. A scrapbook of what? Wah! Well, that's it. The stream's over. Oh wait, I'm right here. You're kidding me. I'm like, you can't see me, haha. Own Pro, how'd you get over there? Wait, how'd you get over there, Own Pro? Get back here. Thanks for the bits, Brandon. So the kid there, young Erin. Oh, I was born in 1996 by less than 2 hours because I was born on New Year's Eve. But pretty much 1997. Yes, I could just say 1997, but I have to go with the technicalities. When he was good. He was very good. Look, he did all this. Castle Boy wins spelling bee. There's him getting a piece of paper. Yeehaw. First vehicle. He was great. But then... a geezer. When he was bad, he was horrid. Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know I was wrong. I know you were very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Sad excuse for stealing. So he's like, wait, let me disown him. Oh, but I mean, Dexter also did throw rocks at the gymnasium windows. But you don't just disown him after that. Oh, but he also did rob a bank. Oh, no, he didn't. He was just passing phony checks. Whatever. Whatever. He wasn't hurting anyone. It's just a fake check. Well, there he is disowning him. Oh, wait. Actually, sorry, that's just the lawyer saying, "Oh yeah, he won't get the castle, but he will work as the front desk manager." Let me scrapbook about disowning my son. What a freak. Daddy Choco Bucks. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We already got caught once. We don't need to again. Ooh, that scared me.
Okay.
Hey, Random
I hear
Pains.
ya.
I don't have time for this.
Darn you, crazy old man. I know you hid that thing around here somewhere.
Or so help me. I don't have time to.
The least you could have done was left me a hint.
Stomping around.
I don't have time to clean this up.
He's so rose green. I'm trying to think what other men disowned a son or a niece. Wait, which one? Did anyone disown in the last one? Or the one before? But you're probably right. Oh, might as well just travel around these vents. Whoa. Oh, poor Susan Egan. Oh my god, good times.
It's stuck.
Okay, well. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay. It's stuck. Big whoop. Oh. You remind me of my niece who I don't talk to. No, that Charlet is from Kapu Cave because you were watching Kapu Cave. The really angry man says that. Thanks for the roses, Dreamy. Thank you. On TikTok. Hey, Dreamy on TikTok. This one takes a really long time to get smushed, but why is it still going? I don't even know if it would smush me.
No.
Oh!
No!
She says as she gets smushed. Tee-hee. Thank you so much, Dreamy. That really is so helpful. Thank you. If you're on multiple platforms right now, I love you. So thanks. But also if you're on one, that's great too. I also love you as well. Hey, Ashley, you missed these games? Do you remember which one's your fave? Or if you played this one before, they're great games. So welcome to the stream. And there's a new one coming out May 7th. Definitely more modernized, but still. 3, 2, 3, 1. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Yes, we're in. Who's sawing right now? Is that a saw? Oscar, are you saying the game is quiet? We won't talk about that, but yeah, we did get stuck on a puzzle for far too long, but who knows why? Who could that be? I don't see anyone. Notice how we don't see anyone. What?
Nancy, What are you doing here?
More like,
Don't you think I
what
should
are
be
you?
asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will
this
give
is
up
the
on
best
me,
part.
and I will have let
Not
down
his
my
fiance
family
giving up on
again.
him, but like, hold on. You'll hear it.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library.
How do I know that?
I swear, the tower holds
I
a
swear.
valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
It doesn't work like that, Jacques. You're sawing a gate. Have some respect. Ashley, those are amazing favorites. And they're up in my favorites too. You have disgraced the journal. What kind of document? Just you wait.
What kind of document?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra
She
Wickfeld
does,
bought
Ashley.
the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment.
Is that
One
what this
day,
is based on,
when he was
Rachel?
working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
Then what happened?
Then what happened?
Inside, he found an old journal.
Journal!
With a royal crest on the cover, and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it.
Strange. That's so
But
strange.
he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
Rachel, I gotta go. Send me to the Wisconsin so I could go to the cheese castle. I would love that. I have chills.
Why didn't your great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with
Never.
the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
Anytime you see a journal, it has to be journal. Oh my god, yes, Jojo. Wisconsin hype.
So, how do you know all of this?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion.
A medallion
and told me the whole
on a
story.
deathbed, you know.
He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
So I took this saw and I went to work on this gate.
You must feel a real sense of responsibility to carry out your great-grandfather's dying
That's the
wish.
only
Oh, yes,
thing.
of course. But it's not
They're
just
dealing
for
with
my
it too.
great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette.
Has to be
because
journal.
she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions. Or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
But,
I just don't see how you can think that journal will still be up there
It's
after all
journal.
these years.
I know it's possible that someone found the secret compartment when the tower was being put back together. But I have to check anyway.
I just have to know.
Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I don't really think I should.
I don't know, Jacques. You seem pretty desperate.
No
Why
offense.
should I believe that you're not the library vandal?
Oh, Nancy, you must believe me. I would never try to destroy that beautiful library.
Everyone's
After
like,
all,
it's so
most of those books
beautiful.
are French. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you. And maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I
2665.
take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
I don't know, Jock.
Okay, Jacques. I am intrigued.
I must say I'm
I'll see you
intrigued.
downstairs.
Oh, you're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
They do tell her that. Until they don't. Hey! Hey, Jonathan! Here I am. Thank you for following. And welcome to the Nancy Marathon. Jacques will never do such a thing. He's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. And Lisa. Wait, what was I just doing again? So, I talked to Jacques. Oh, sorry guys. I need to open up his locker. Or else. 2665. I am still live on Twitch, yes. Twitch and YouTube as well. We're all over the interwebs. 2, 6, 5. We're in. No. Wait, speaking of that. Uh-oh. His visitor's visa is expiring. Oh, of course, the trumpet. A diamond. Why is he so obsessed with diamonds? What's that all about, Jacques? Jacques, darling, I am trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think it's highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolic way. You know I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens, but I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it's been 2 months. I can't wait forever. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your petite chérie, Isabelle. I say that letter the same time every time I play this game. Your petite chérie, Isabelle. Yeah, if only I had the guts to snoop like this. Let's take the medallion. It's mine. She's out.
Oh, someone must have knocked me out.
Oh, wait. The phone is ringing.
Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques.
Headache
What happened?
headquarters.
Are you okay?
Not really, Jacques. Not really.
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
They didn't find it when they picked me up off the floor?
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I am serious, Jacques. Hello, Clayton. Well, I am.
I'm afraid I am serious. I have no idea what happened to it.
This is too much. Oh
Oh
la
la
la.
la.
Unbelievable.
What? Jacques? I'm gonna go down there and talk to him myself. That's sure to smooth things over. Let's just have a talk, Jacques. I didn't mean to lose your medallion. I just got knocked out. So, how about that? I passed out. I can't remember a thing. Oh. And never mind, you're not here. I gotta talk to Dexter first. Let's take the elevator. We haven't done that yet. We probably should have. Yeah, Isabel, you don't have to eat hamburgers and mac and cheese every day. You could think of something else. Have ramen, you know? Ramen with peanut butter. I've tried it many times. Yeah, that is pretty wretched of them. Interesting. It worked just fine. Well, here I am on the first floor. Dexty, you'll never guess. I got knocked out. How'd I even get to my room?
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
Let's just say...
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest on this vacation. Anyway, I'm planning on making a speedy recovery.
It's just that
That's
when
my
I
plan.
found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Red dirt? I guess it could have come from anywhere. I really don't know. I hope I didn't track it around the castle, though.
Wait.
Did I?
She has to tell the truth.
You didn't track it around the castle.
Hold on.
Guess it's a mystery.
He knows I'm
But
lying.
listen, I don't want to find you out cold on the floor again, so watch your step, Missy.
Okay, Charlotte.
Whatever it is, I'm sure you don't need my help.
Mr. Egan, I confess.
Mr. Egan, that red dirt you asked me about? It came from the tunnel that leads to the Queen's
Immediately,
Tower.
I tell the truth.
I should have told you in the first place, but I was afraid you'd be mad.
I was wondering when you were gonna come to your senses and fess up. Am I mad? Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower.
I would be too.
Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me,
He laughed.
he was actually proud of me.
And then he disowned me shortly after.
That's an amazing story, Mr. Egan.
It's so
I'm
amazing.
glad you're not angry. I guess I'm just as curious as you once were.
Hey,
I'd say you earned
Lorelai.
the right to check out the tower for yourself, but you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
Oh, true. And we're gonna freeze out there, just for fun.
I don't want to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland
L'Ecstasy?
out there.
It was
If you're
my
bent
first
on
one too.
tromping around in the
Welcome.
cold, go left when you get outside,
It's
away
so
from the
good.
shed. Look for a
Charlie,
wrought
thanks for
iron gate.
following on
You'll
TikTok.
figure out the rest.
So, did you grow up around here? Literally, I know that his dad was Ezra, but
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
you could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford,
You
when
could
he
say
lived
that.
here?
You could say that.
Okay, well, what was he like?
Did you know him well?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
Charlie, I'm so excited for the new game. So much so that I'm playing the entire series in 17 days and streaming at every waking moment that I possibly can. So you've really come to the right place. What is your favorite Nancy game? And are you excited? That trailer, it was just such a fun time to see 1.6K of us there. And the release date happening at that very moment. It was all very magical.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah.
That is very nice of
The
you,
entrance
Random
was hidden,
Pains.
so no
There
one
are
could bother
quite
him there.
a few amazing Nancy streamers, though, I must say. But I'm happy to be one of them.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while, he'd bring me out
We've
there.
been streaming Nancy
and
for
teach me
4
about his
years.
favorite flowers, but that was like
And the flowers on his
100 years ago.
favorites. Can I check it out?
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
I'm going out there,
Okay.
and you can't
See ya,
stop me.
Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Bye. I'll be going out there, so trust.
So what'd you find in the library?
Lisa, you know it's off limits.
Please, Lisa. You know it's off limits.
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Nancy on a prowl with a sparkle in her. No, Nancy on the prowl with a sparkle in her eye.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Aw, you're no fun.
I don't care what she knows about Jacques.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I?
You
Too bad
should.
most of the places I've
Out of
covered
anyone.
aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
Final Scene or Ghost of Thornton Hall. Those are great ones. Final Scene, I think I'm going to play it tonight. I didn't know if I would, but I feel like I might. It's the next one on the list, so.
What do you know about Jacques Brunet?
Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics? He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now. But at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
Yeah, he's so
I'll let you
dreamy.
get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
He's also so happy with me. Let's go talk to him. He's gonna be so happy to see me. Let's talk about how I lost his medallion, first of all. That his grandfather gave him on his deathbed, with the promise of finding the journal. Oh, he's still not there. Hey, Patrick. Welcome to the stream. We're actually in Wisconsin, which I feel like we've been here before. Like, I've streamed this so many times that, yeah, it's just the Nancy game that's in Wisconsin again. And I think I want to freeze to death, but first I gotta save. Yeah. And we just asked someone, did you come here for the cheese? Oh, wait. Let's just go this way first. We can get this done. It's so beautiful. It's Ezra's garden. What's this? Oh my gosh. A box. A medallion. Whoa. No way. Did you come here for the cheese? Well, she doesn't even have a Wisconsin accent. Wait, first I gotta go in. Because if I'm gonna die of hypothermia, it should be after this. Hey, Melissa, this is Treasure in the Royal Tower. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad that we're finding the Nancy lovers. There's a new Nancy game coming out May 7th, so we're doing a marathon of all the games, and this is number 4, so we got a long way to go. First, I'm gonna have Nancy die. Just freeze to death. Okay, Heartless. And I even used to speedrun Final Scene. Oh, yeah. I did it for a speedathon, right? Right. Okay, maybe we'll do that then. Nancy lovers, unite. I'm so glad that the Nancy lovers are here. We have a lot of Nancy lovers here. On all platforms, it's poppin'. Am I gonna die out here? I think I am. Yeah. It's poppin'. She's not dead yet. But she will be soon. If I have something to say about it. When did everybody start playing Nancy Drew? Like, how old were you? I was 9. There's a video of me saying, for college, that I was recounting the story of when I first played these games, and I was wary because it said ages 10 and up, and I was 9. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can't freeze before that. True. So let's get the medallion first, which I also wasn't even told about, so I don't know if it's gonna be here or not. But we can try. Yeah, it's not here yet. 15 or 16, 13, 5th grade. Oh gosh. And Charlie, we just played Haunted Mansion. How is it, Richard? Yeah. I mean, then my brother has a similar story. I guess he was 6 when I played this for the first time. Oh, wait, let me get the things that I can have at least. One of these keys, yeah. I think that's it. 3, 2, 4, I gotta remember. Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan. We gotta go. Lisa has to tell us to go out here, basically. So let's make that happen. I guess we can't freeze to death yet. Oh man. Haunted Mansion was your first. That was a lot of people's firsts. This one in Haunted Mansion. 3 and 4. I think I played Haunted Mansion a little bit later. I was probably at least a tween. Okay, let's... Actually, maybe I'll just go downstairs and talk to either Dexter or Lisa. We also still have to see Professor Hotchkiss at 3 a.m. 15, Virgo. Her was giving them away free with new PCs at the time. Oh, that's what happened? You got a new PC and then you got the game for
Hey there,
free.
Nancy.
Okay. See ya, Mr.
I love
Egan.
that.
Bye,
That's
kiddo.
honestly a great idea.
Glad you came down to talk. Get this. I saw Dexter walking out to the maintenance shack with this, like, green ornament thing in his hand. He's up to something, right?
A medallion?
Maybe you should check it out.
Okay, Lisa. I will. I was actually trying to, but the game didn't register that yet. Was my brother annoying or a good game companion? A good game companion, because also, like, when I first started playing, I would play on my desktop in my room, and then my mom and my brother would watch me play. And one time he fell asleep while watching and then woke up and said, my mom's like, okay, time for nachos. And he goes, nachos for breakfast? So we always remember that. Like that, those were the vibes. It was after school. I would play, they'd relax. Sometimes they'd help. My mom wouldn't let me cheat. But his claim to fame was when we played Shadow Ranch, he figured out the end game. He said, what if you just switch those things? He figured it out, and we were like, you did it. So that was an exciting memory. And then they stopped watching me play, but me and my brother, we finished Crystal Skull together years later and cracked up at the ending. So. Oh my gosh. Let's also talk about this. I was on the nancydrew.com or like nancydrewgames.com when live chatting was first a thing. I was obsessed with the live chat. The moderators were orange and the head moderators, then like the middle tier mods were white. Like I remember that was the icon next to their name. And my friend got banned from it. And I was harassing the mods to make me a mod when I was 9. I was 9 at that time. So it's when I first started playing. But that was my main form of social media, the Nancy Drew website. I know, right, Charlie? Thanks, not Chris. Yes. Yes, Heartless. I can imagine so. I didn't go through it, but I can imagine so. And then I played a lot of these games with my best friend Olivia, and I told her the culprit of this game, and she's like, just tell me, I'll forget. And then she never forgot.
If you're so interested, why don't you go check it out yourself?
I'd love to, but I really should get to work on my article.
Oh, yeah, and I also always think that she's reading a magazine of herself, but I think it's Maddie Jensen. And so then we saw that magazine in the last one, too.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
Thanks, girl. What time is it? Am I gonna see Jock or what? Well, either way, I can finally freeze to death, so. 50 drumsticks, please. Clock, clock. Hey, Andy Sleuth. Welcome. How you doing? Cluck, cluck. Oh, wait. Something else I would like to do is open up the locker. Can I still do that? Oh, I think it's 517. I don't even know if we could still do this because you know why. Jock is not having it.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
Pumped for the new game. Me too. Oh, something about the final scene that I'll probably mention again when we play it. I'm just thinking of like these old memories. That was definitely probably my 4th one. And I could not find Joseph for like a month. And I had to cheat in order to find where Joseph was like hanging out. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be able to open that locker now that we're this far in the game, but we'll see. It's such a good game, and I'm excited that we might play it. We should just play it tonight. But first, medallion. There it is. Well, first, a rat. Charlotte, that is my friend Andrew, my roommate.
It's freezing out here.
Oh, she could die. I think I'm gonna die first. Why not? It's so freezing. Quite frigid. Guess I'll just die. Of hypothermia. It's so cold. Just la la la.
Gosh, I can hardly feel my toes.
Yeah, sorry. You'll make it. That is a great death scene. Also, when Nancy gets smushed to death, which we also found out in this game. Also, when another death that we'll see soon. Rug, the Mario Wonder. That's my friend Kevin in that video. Really? Am I not gonna die? I want to die. Just... But yeah, getting eaten by a plant. That's top tier. Well, you know what? I guess that I have to figure out that I'm going to be stuck in here first, so let's finally grab the medallion. It's gonna snow! Da-da-da-da. La-di-da. Better go back inside now. Yeah, this is how it's done. Stop with the success music, please. I want to hear the scary music. What am I gonna do? Let's just run back and forth. That's sure to fix things. Open the door! What do I do? What do I do? Shoot. It's getting really cold.
Open the door! Open the door!
Please.
Open the door! Shock, can you hear me? Shock! Open the door!
Shock!
Open the door!
Yeah, oh, yeah, maybe it's keeping her warm, you're right.
Open the door!
Why is this taking so long?
Open the door!
Jacques probably isn't there right now. God knows.
Open the door!
Open the door!
Got to stay warm.
She's dead. She's dead. That's it. That's what we waited for. Yeah, he's still pissed at me, so he doesn't care that I'm freezing to death. Alright, time to get the medallion again. And actually do it this time. Well, she died. Not Nancy Snowcall. That's big guy. No. It can't be. That's despicable. Medallion. Great. Now I gotta realize that it's locked again.
It's freezing out here.
Mushling, thanks for following. Thank you very much. I'm gonna let this music die out so then we can hear the scary music and then all will be right in the world. We're hearing this music a lot today. Okay.
I'm locked out. Open the door.
Open the
I'll
door.
get inside soon. I'll freeze to death.
Don't worry, we got you.
Gosh.
I think it's... Actually, I don't know. I always forget, so let's look. I'm taking my time. 3, 2, 4. I was gonna guess that. I really was. 3, 2, 4. Ooh. I might die. There we go.
What the?
What the?
What's going on out here?
He's got no
Is
coat.
that you, Nancy? Come inside.
Sigh.
It's freezing out here. What kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
I always love how they spell kind of a. I was locked out.
Sorry about that, but I was locked out.
Well then, what can I say except good thinking?
Now, can she not run around to the front of the castle? Maybe it would be a long run. But let's say that Jacques couldn't hear her. That might have been an option.
Nancy, I heard you got locked out. You could have frozen to death. So, what was Dexter hiding out there?
Oh, nothing.
I don't know. It just looked like your average maintenance shed to me. So, next time you give me a hot tip, Lisa, it better come with some earmuffs.
Huh, I thought for sure I was onto something. I still
Don't
think
pretend
Dexter's
to
shady.
care.
I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
Thanks for the tip.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Notice how she doesn't say to writing your article. Because all she does is read this stupid magazine. Now, when is Jacques there? I still think he's not. I'm going to make it... Is it 1? Maybe 1 p.m. he'll be there? I don't want to see him not there again. So we'll try. Let's take it... We'll take this route. I really hope we see him. I know that we can't do that locker thing anymore. It's too late, and here's why. Hey, Damien. Welcome. Later, Nancy. Oh my god. Ugh, he would have been there. You know what? I'm going in the elevator. Okay, so 9 to 12 he's there, and then he goes on a lunch break. But this should be good. Let's go to the second floor. Well,
It's stuck.
shoot.
It's stuck.
This part always freaked
It's
me out.
stuck.
But guess what? There's a way. Alley-oop. Now, I think this could be my favorite moment.
I'm not sure if I can make it.
You got it. Come on, it's not even that far. It's not even that far. Go.
Okay, here goes.
I love that one. Oh god, how horrifying. Could you imagine that's how you die?
I'm not sure if I can make it. Okay, here goes.
A classic. But in all seriousness, we gotta get out of here. Oh,
That was easy.
Alley-oop.
she's out. Great. All right, now, what time is it? 1. Okay, maybe if I talk to Dexter about this, by the time I'm finished talking to him, Jacques will be back. You never beat this one, Jules. I just love people's experiences with these games. Somebody else said the same thing. This was my first one that I played. It took me months to beat, though. Months.
Hey there, Nancy.
Hey there.
I was in the elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore.
Okay.
It's dangerous in there.
Fine.
Okay, see ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Okay, so let's get the elevator to the second floor. I mean, if this is for smushing purposes, I did already get smushed, I will say. But I will do such a thing. Oh, but I can't. No, yes, we already did the smushing. Hi, St. Susan. Venice was your first one. That one's always really tricky for me. And you'll see as we get there. There's just certain moments that are really tricky, but I'm excited to play it again because it's been a long time. We did We smushed her. We did. Nancy into a flapjack. Okay, we got a half hour left before Jacques is back. Oh my god. The first secrets can kill. I gotta say, with this marathon that I'm doing, I skipped the original secrets can kill because even though I have it, I should try, but I'm not. So I skipped that, and we're gonna play the remastered when it comes up in the lineup. Megan! And guess what? You'll gasp even more when you know that I'm playing the entire series over the next days until the new game. So welcome. Thanks, Damien. Enjoy dinner. I'm just waiting for Jacques to return. So la-di-da, la-di-da. Waiting for Nancy Drew time to pass. Okay, good. Is this game 3? Technically 4, but like 3 of the day. So yes, 3. And I think we're going to play 4. So that means, sorry, Star Stablers. I'm not going to play Star Stable tonight. We got to keep going with the marathon. So, but you know that Star Stable will be in our hearts. We'll be back. How many games am I playing per day? I know, it took forever, Megan. Thanks, Jules, for sharing the live. Per day, it's hard to say because it just depends on the game itself. That's why I'm trying to get as many done today as possible, because it's like the first few are pretty quick and I know pretty well for the most part. So I think, though, on average, once we get through this big chunk, Friday was saying in the chat it should be like 2 per day at least. So that's the plan. I know, Brandon. I'm gonna miss the club. Wait, it's Friday, right? Yep. Oh, he's still not here. Good God. All right, I'm going outside and back in. That should pass the time away. We need Jacques to yell at us. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the final scene is such a good one.
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion. How could you have been so careless?
I was knocked out.
I wasn't exactly careless, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you anyway?
Don't have
Weren't
it.
you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I will be ruined by you American women.
I hate him. A catnap on the floor? Why is Finding Nemo playing? Okay, there we go. Kareen's room. Good. Well.
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir, little Miss Nightmare.
Let's talk to him again.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's
yours.
Look,
keep the stupid medallion. It's yours. Sarah, thanks for following. Welcome. Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours. So, a recap of the mystery. I'm on vacation in Wisconsin. Ski vacation, to be exact. We're snowed in. The guy at the front desk says there's been a vandalization of the library. I say, how can anybody do that to that beautiful library? And I think that's pretty much it. Somebody vandalized the library and we're getting to the bottom of it. Marie Antoinette has a lot of history. Like, she has something hidden in the tower. His great-grandfather wanted to get it. It's in Wisconsin, yes. The guy at the front desk, his dad was actually the owner of this castle who disowned him and made a scrapbook about it. There's a crazy professor working on her theory. There's medallions everywhere. And there's a girl named Lisa who's just a humble photojournalist. And that's pretty much it. Enjoy your Diet Coke break. I resisted buying some, so I had my ice drink instead, which, oh my God, there's one last drop. I gotta have it. Blessed. Okay.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
That's gonna be a sound alert as soon as I get that working. You grew up in Wisconsin, and all the while this game is in Wisconsin. There's a cheese castle, I've heard, though. An ice cream break. Oh yeah, what kind? Now what? So he says, keep the stupid medallion, it's yours. I'm gonna change the time of day. Yeah. I'm gonna see Professor Hotchkiss at 3 a.m. I always loved this part too. This really made me feel like I was progressing in the game. Oh, and the excitement of like seeing her for the first time because she hid behind the door so much. Yes, I should make a Nancy screaming, falling down the wall alert. Hold on. Let me write that down. So, sound alerts will be Nancy falling, keep the stupid medallion, and then some. But if you have other ones that you love. I wanted to do, I don't know, Nancy. You're getting off to a pretty shaky start here. I don't know, Nancy. That would be me in the beginning of this marathon. Let me know what he has. I'm curious about the flavor that you will be trying. What's your favorite flavor? Oh. If there was like Nancy DLCs for like all the different games, you think? Or for this new game that's coming out, there to be a DLC as well. I would, any new Nancy stuff, I'd love. Hi, Bobby. I'm good. How are you today? Yes. Seattle area. And I used to work for a custom apparel company that was also in Seattle, so there was once a dream of me moving to work at both places. I'm sorry, Bobby. Sit back, relax, enjoy the Nancy vibes. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Look who it is! It's our girl. We're finally seeing her in the flesh.
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
Me too.
Yes, this big old place does feel quiet at this hour. But do you think everyone is really asleep? I mean, if this is the only time you're away from your room, when else could you have been robbed?
You're right on that. This is the only time that someone could break into my room. But why are you so interested in this?
Oh, she also got
robbery
robbed.
anyway?
That's another part of the mystery. Well,
I'm
this.
thinking this robbery and the library vandalism might be linked somehow. If you told me
I
what was
think
taken
that-
from you, maybe I could put the pieces together.
I'd like to tell you more about the robbery, but I'm afraid it just wouldn't be good for my blood pressure. I'm traumatized, you see.
I have the
because
book here somewhere.
The stolen item was a keepsake from a dear friend, and it was a cornerstone of my theory. I'm sure you understand.
Megan, that's so exciting that you just found out. A few Nancy fans, a decent amount, I feel like, don't know, or at least two. I guess that's not a decent amount, but I have a feeling that a lot of people don't know. Because people aren't necessarily thinking about Nancy Drew games. They just assume that it's done.
Can you tell me anything about this theory of yours?
Well, you probably
What did you
know
think?
by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen
Poor
of the
Marie.
18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my
Yes,
room and
we're
have a
going to
look
her
around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Forbidden chocolate flavor reminds me of forbidden chocolate brownie from Friendly's, and I loved that flavor. Is it anything like that?
Oh, that's all right, Professor. I don't want to invade your privacy.
Are you
I
kidding me? Go in her
insist.
room.
Your mind is like a ravenous
I don't wanna
monkey
invade-
gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, how can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I
She's
get back to work
always
at 6 a.m. sharp,
invading
so
people's
just make sure you
privacies.
vacate the premises by 5:59.
Hi, Esmeralda.
And put things back where you find them.
Or so
it's
help
all
you.
scientifically organized in there.
Froggy. Welcome. You have found your people. We are doing a huge Nancy Drew marathon. Yay, Megan, in time for the new Nancy game that's coming out May 7th. Hold on, I have to scroll up a little bit. I just missed oh, I have a Mac that can't run 32-bit games anymore, so it's nice to see people playing it or to watching it be played. I hate that you can't play it on the Mac. Thanks for the follow, Froggy. This is my favorite game, my first game. So welcome, Nancy lovers. God. Yes, Potato. Potato is mentioning that we had such a hard time with Message in a Haunted Mansion floor puzzle. The hardest time I've ever had with that puzzle. It could have been because of the program that I'm using to like make this minimized, but oh gosh, that was crazy. Thanks for the follow, Faith. Welcome, Nancy lovers.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself,
But
while
it's
her
not
people
true.
were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
Oh, Ghost Dogs will be there soon. I'm streaming every day up until release, basically, and I'll be playing Nancy games every day. Coke Zero, that works just fine. You can only see one game on Steam. They're all there, I promise, Mushling. Except for 2, but they are there.
Why not?
I just bought
I
one.
believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that
Heartless.
if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we're going in her room, which I love this videotape that plays. So don't mind me. I will be quoting the whole thing just for bragging purposes to be like, look, I know the whole thing. I can't help myself. So here we go. Mushling, look up Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. If you look it up by the full names, you should see it. Yum. I think that I have Esmeralda, and I know that she does quite a lot. I do survive on cold brew, St. Susan, and tomorrow's National Cold Brew Day, so maybe I'll have 2. Froggy, this game is my favorite, Blackmore and Shadow Ranch, because they were my first 3, but also I just really love them too. But this one, I think, takes the cake. Enjoy your ice cream, y'all. Brandon's. Okay, here's one of my favorite parts.
Testing.
Can
anyone hear me?
Hotch kiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Say it with me.
Let's get a look at these
Hallways, so rich in detail.
You'd
Never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Ah, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken. I know. Oh, Blackmore was when you first oh, you loved how long Blackmore was. It does have a lot of gameplay, that one. I always think that I could finish it quickly and then I forget. There's a lot of puzzles that sneak up on you. So now we gotta charge the battery. I also remember seeing that for the first time. So many parts of the Nancy games are core memories for me. What's behind this pillow? A medallion. I knew it. Da, da, da. Not any medallion. The blue medallion that I got knocked out over. I'm glad. Yeah, I hope you guys... Oh! Here it is. Double. Thank you, Rug.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Potato_Parts.
Thanks for
We are
gifting a sub to
getting
Potato.
573 gift subs in the channel.
Crazy. Thank you so much, Mr. Rug. Potato, enjoy your gift sub. Why did Hotchkiss hit us over the head? She knocked us out for that, apparently. Actually, so now I think I just talked to her again, maybe? But I still have not been to the Queen's Tower.
Hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Did you find anything of interest in my room?
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
See you soon.
You got it.
Goodbye.
Potato, I love your vlogs. I'm so happy you're vlogging. Keep going with it.
It's locked.
Froggy, thanks for coming over to Twitch. Welcome. We do have a lot of fun things over on Twitch, but we're happy wherever you decide to be. Welcome. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't believe I haven't been to the Queen's Tower yet. Let's do that. All right, so we're going to go to the first floor and through the library, as Dexty would say. Where's my key? All right. Oh, come on. You don't need the dust anymore. You know it. 3 star 7 2. Ethan, welcome. This is the best one. And we're playing them all. Okay. Right, I've done this. I just haven't gone across to the tower yet, so it's time. There's nothing like old Nancy. Yes, Potato. It's really motivating, and I love your thumbnails. I'm so glad. So, keep it up. Who's my favorite character in this game? It's gotta be Hotchkiss. I know, right, Winston? Ooh, I might get crushed. 11 more followers until we're officially at 3.5k on Twitch. Whoa. Only took 4 years. It's crazy. Thank you, guys. And I didn't mean that in a way like, only took 4 years. I meant it only took 4 years. 2, 3, usually I count 4, 6, 2, 5. There we go. Thanks, Charlie. Come on over. 11 more followers. Okay, so here we are in a dungeon of sorts. And I'm gonna take this. Thank you very much.
It's locked.
Well, good thing I have a key. Look at that. And look at this. Whoops. I messed up. There we go. Yes, Froggy, I am. The Rachel and Bachel thing cracks me up. Aw, you're the best, Potato. Thank you. Okay, going up to the tower. So I'm going to try to figure this out on my own for once, which I never do when I speedrun. So it's about time. Thanks for liking the live, Chloe, on TikTok. Why is that going so slow? Ugh. Why is this glitchy? I feel like this is wrong, but that's okay. It's weirdly glitchy right now. I've made a fatal error. Me too, Chloe. Hey, Bubba! This is Nancy Drew. We're playing only Nancy Drew games for quite some time. 4 more years! I mean, yeah. Absolutely. How the heck do I do this? I cheat every time. Shoot. Maybe. I'm just kind of gonna guess a lot. Oh, wait. Could be, I guess. The fact that it's going slower is making me more confused. Start over. This part really isn't that hard. I'm just making it.
It's locked.
Thanks, Pumpkin Queen. Thanks for following on Twitch. It's Friday night, and we're not at the club. We're also not at the Star Stable Club. We are playing Nancy Drew. But a lot of times on Friday night, we are at the Star Stable Club, just not tonight. Oh, shoot. That's not how you do it either, because... yeah, it being slow is very weird. Oh. That could be something. No. I know. Who wants to go out anymore? Please no. I'd rather do this any day. And that's the reason why I have nothing to wear when I go out on the town anymore. Hey, Sloshed Wolf. No problem. That's okay. Chloe! Thanks for coming over to Twitch. Thanks, Chloe. Thanks for helping me achieve my goals, everyone. And that too, Charlie. Let's think strategically for once. I never do such a thing. Oh my god, thanks for the sub, Chloe. We have a lot of emotes that I hope you can enjoy. A Big Island Mike one included. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thanks for the crazy support today, everyone. Indeed. Okay. I'm gonna look this up in 2 seconds because we know it. We know it. And I'm messing it up regardless. Or, oh, this could, no, it can't. I was gonna say this could be, but it can't be. Unless, okay, it might work, actually. It might. Ugh, close, but no. Yes, yes. I know, isn't it amazing when Nancy Drew fans come together? It's my favorite thing. Ugh, I'm starting over. Which one should I, if you know this, which I should, I speedrun the game, but yet I forgot. Which one do we go for first? That could be a help. I want to say green. Pink. Okay. What? So is it actually green? Okay, let me try green. Or yellow. Okay, maybe I can then bring that around. Yeah. Actually, well, this will be good still. Okay, cool. We got one. Phew. Then blue, then pink, I think. I know, everyone's saying a different color. Welcome back. Nice. That's great, Hooker Burger. Thank you for putting me on the big screen. I don't think it's pink next. I don't think it is. I could be wrong. Oh, I could be wrong. I could. I'm all confused. What if, if only I could get the blue one right there. That's not right. No, I haven't. Spicy. Pink will stop the blue. So if I do pink first, right? Pink next, then pink stops blue. Okay. We got this. We do got this. Yeah. Here we go. Oops. That's okay. Go up. Yep. Pink. And blue will just be that. We're in. Exclamation mark, SP1. Let's show the new followers that we've been a mystery fan since the beginning. And here's the proof. The proof is in the clip. You shall see. Right about now. There's. I loved A Secret Passage. Back then I didn't play Nancy quite yet, but I played Barbie Detective. And Barbie Detective led me to Nancy because I lost my Barbie Detective Carnival caper, and then my mom suggested Nancy Drew. So if you love Barbie, we also have a lot of Barbie videos. Okay, this puzzle I know quite well at this point. Famous last words, but I do, I promise. Maybe that one goes up there. We'll find out. It was a devastating loss. It does, but like, it won't be the same Saint Susan. I don't think so. Am I saying, is it Saint? Oh. I love that shakery. Okay, yes, yes. A script about junior mode? Yes, what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, these will go down here. Other side, right there. And this will go at the top. So anything with feathers like that are at the top. One more right there. And this goes here. Once broke a soundtrack CD and my parents were like, why are you crying? Because they didn't get it. Wait, what soundtrack CD? I think I do refer to Barbie as Barb. I have, at least, in the past. I need to keep an ear out just in case I hear a delivery. But it's getting kind of late anyway. Well, this... There we go. Okay, we got a switcheroo. That? Maybe not. Maybe that? No. Well... Possibly. No, this is wrong. When I said that I knew it quite well, I wasn't kidding, but just give me a moment. Okay, we can still line up a few other things. Let's do so. More of these. Always just start with the corners and such. I love the movie holes. There are a ton, yes, Sloshed Wolf. Oh, I know, Saint Susan. The gazebo is still a glitch. Oh shoot. I might have not been playing this. Video paused. Continue watching. Yes, video. But yeah, the gazebo glitch is still alive and well. I still haven't found a way to get past it. And so I just have to always play with only a certain, you know, set of clues. This is so weird. This video won't play. Just give me one moment. And now it is. It's just Nancy Drew backgrounds, but still. Is if you look, the entire center part is already solved on Junior. Oh my god. Yeah, that's great. Did not know that. Maybe knew that once. Forgot it though. Okay, great. Erica, thanks for following. Welcome to the Nancy Marathon. Switch these two. Yes, and then just one thing is off. So these two, right? No. That? Yes. We're in. Woo! We love this success song so much. So, Mushling finally found the games on Steam. Let's recommend some games, y'all. Of course I recommend this one, but since you're watching this one, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, Shadow Ranch. I feel like Last Train's a good one, though. That you'd be really interested in that one, just because it has a lot of characters. That one's really fun. But so is Shadow Ranch. Keep the stupid success song. It's yours. Saint Susan. I think that I actually tried that, but it still didn't work. I could be wrong. Sea of Darkness is great, but I will say it's tricky. That's what I think, at least. Oh, or Waverly. Love Waverly Academy. Yeah. My top two for you just starting again, Waverly or Last Train. Hey, Free Infinity. Here we go again, truly. Yup. I like White Wolf, but I think that for a first time, what's it called, would be infuriating. I've almost rage quit many times. I have a clip on here somewhere in the depths that I'm quitting streaming. But it was a joke, but it was because of that game. What's it called? Fox and Geese. That sounds right, Free Infinity. Fox and Geese. It's taken me so many hours. Spent so many hours playing Fox and Geese. Also, the music in this game, it's like no other. No Lisa. Yeah, what time is it anyway? Probably it's 8 a.m., 8:30. So now, okay, we got this journal. So what we need to do is give it to Professor Hotchkiss. So we got to make it 3 a.m. again. No prob. I'll just sleep the day away. I'll sleep from 8 a.m. till 3 a.m. and you can't stop me. Now, I might need that speedrun strat for this marathon. Oh yeah, Haunted Carousel too. And we just played Haunted Carousel and Shadow Ranch, but we're playing them again for the marathon. But those are on YouTube. Let's see, 3 a.m. Next one is Final Scene Mushling. Oh shoot, it's already 9:25. Oh yeah, yoy.
Yes, dear?
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that. This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years.
Where on earth did you find it? Oh, just around.
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think
My
this must be
least
what the
favorite is
handle was
Shattered
after.
Medallion.
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
Shattered Medallion, Midnight in Salem. These are my bottom ones. I don't even play Ran anymore, and I never finished it anyway. What else is really low on my list? Don't love Trail of the Twister, but I will be. But like that one has redeeming qualities for sure. Oh, definitely, Susan. Definitely. There we go, Virgo. Of course it is, Blue. You're fool. Since we have a lot of new people, I'm going to tell the You're Fool story real quick. That emo is based on something that someone on YouTube came in and said while I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and really failing at the end. I'm a Nancy gamer, okay? That's where I began. So sometimes I play games that involve a lot of skill in other ways and I fail. So that was happening and somebody was saying, "You're a fool." And I thought they were just like joking around. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, all these guys, they're fools. We'll get them. And then they're like, no, you're a fool. And then they call me an old woman. And now we have an emote that says, you're a fool. And foolish old woman coming soon. Oh, Deadly Device. Yeah, that's really on the bottom for me too. So, yeah. What do you think of Tomb Raider? I love it with all my heart. You're my fool streamer. That's the nicest thing you could ever say. Yeah, love Tomb Raider. Really gonna miss it during this marathon. I'm going to miss Tomb Raider a lot.
I'm sure
Because
physical
it's so
combat
won't
won't
be necessary, Professor. Sorry,
I'm glad
I
to help you with
almost
your work,
forgot.
but I need your assistance.
I'm sure
in
physical
return.
combat.
You're fluent in French, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for
I'm
you
sure
this
physical
time tomorrow.
combat won't
Until
be
then,
necessary,
I mustn't be
Professor.
disturbed.
Yeah, you're just being wretched to be wretched, of course. Yeah, no. Would I rather play Deadly Device or Shattered Medallion? Like, I don't even know what my answer is. Deadly Device drives me crazy. But I think I'd rather play it because at least the plot and the characters are better. Let's not even think of the wretchedness that is upon us. It will be fun either way. We'll get through it together. And some people love the ones that we don't love, so that's the beauty of it. Susan, I was not a huge fan of Mid. I specifically was disappointed with the ending. And it just felt like anticlimactic to me. I won't, spoil anything besides that. And there weren't enough puzzles, but then the puzzles that were there were like really hard for no reason because of like certain things. So that's what I'm hopeful. It looks like this new game has a lot more puzzles. Hi, Sparvin. Yeah, Ryan is a great character. Oh my God, that'll be great, Megan. Justin, it's Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew for days and days and days. We'll be here, Nancying. I haven't streamed so many days in a row since I don't know when, so I can't wait. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Professor Hotchkiss is here.
I'm so glad you stopped by. I've
We're gonna go in her room
translated
again.
the entire journal. It's fabulous.
We're pretty
And
much
as an
approaching
added bonus,
endgame
it
of this
includes
one.
Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
It is Treasure in the Royal Tower, yes. Or, God, I keep saying it's the Royal Tower. It should be. Oh yeah, Ryan and Dagny are the same voice actor. I forgot. I always forget. Besides Professor Hotchkiss and Harper, and what a legacy this woman has. Yes, Surfin. Right? Early 90s. Wait, what was the early 90s one? I watched the 70s one a little bit. And then I watched like the recent one, but the 90s one I'm trying to remember. Jay, that's the most beautiful thing about these Nancy games. Like, for a lot of us, it was a family gathering, bonding experience, and I love that. Same with me, except I was mainly playing, but my mom did help, and my brother helped too. Okay, Professor's room. Off we go. I want to see if we're getting the Nancy lovers. Did you guys find the stream through, I made like a little TikTok video, and I'm just wondering, okay, it might have brought some of you here. I wanted to make sure that I reached the Nancy audience. Nice. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Whenever we find the TikTok Nancys, I'm always surprised and glad. Yes. Justin, just stay tuned for Danger, Haunted Mansion, and this one. Potato. Good, good. I'm glad you like Twitch. We love Twitch. My husband is an impossible child. As much as I'd love to read her journal.
It looks like
I'm not
some sort of
going
decoder. Each of these symbols stands for a certain word.
I will, Justin. No, oh, sorry. So I have actually played every single game, but we're doing a marathon before the new game comes out. So we're playing them all right in a row. Starting today. We accidentally speed ran we didn't, it wasn't an accident. I knew I was reading the speed run, but I went a little too fast for my liking on Stay Tuned for Danger. But that's okay. There's a new one coming out May 7th. Perfect, Lorelei.
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of
Peephole.
peephole. But
what, pray, does it peep upon?
Shall
Shall I peep? Ooh la la, I do believe I'll peep.
The beauty,
The colors.
So this is what Helga told me to look for.
Where's my medallion? Older to newer.
Note to self.
High five, Team Hotchkiss.
And what's this?
A
message.
Eureka!
It says the diamond.
What does it say? We have to know. And so we shall. Let's go. My best time for this game, 29 minutes and 30 seconds. I think. About that time. Whoa. And what's a diamond key? Whoa. Diamond of misery. In the library. Let me make sure I read them all. Wait, so blue, green, and then red. Red, I think I just didn't do. Red. Okay. I think it's endgame. It's time. I'm kind of doing speed run-ish things in this game, but we pretty much played through the whole thing. I don't think we've really skipped anything except the locker. The library. Time to go to the library, speaking of. Yeah, we only skipped when we found, so just so you know, another part of the game is that you go into a locker and you see that Lisa, the photojournalist, has many identities. And it's pretty weird. A lot of fake IDs. And she said that she didn't speak Spanish, but she does speak Spanish. So there's that as well. Time to go through the vents. Okay. To the Queen's Tower we go. 1, 6, 2, 1, 6, 2, 3. Nice. We're in. It must have been a Spanish language magazine that she was reading this whole time. Why Lisa, aka Putt Putt? What's the correlation? Okay. This is not hard to figure out, but sometimes I mess it up. There we go. Oh, because she sounds like Putt Putt. Oh, right. God, I loved Putt Putt at the library. Sorry, library. End game, everybody! Okay, our third Nancy Drew game of the day. Uh-oh. Never mind, it's not. I really messed up. I think I gotta read something or say something to Professor Hotchkiss, one of the two. So I totally tricked you. I wanted to keep you on your toes. It was on purpose, I swear. Professor?
Hello there.
Okay.
Oh, it's so exciting about your discovery. I wonder what it will lead to.
She's so cute.
What does l'espoir à ceux qui cherchent mean?
Let's see. Well, espoir is hope, and chercher is to search.
Hope to those who search.
Can you translate this for me? Le diamant de misère dans mon journal.
Now, where the heck have I seen that phrase before? Well,
diamond of
anyway,
misery.
it means the diamond of misery in my journal.
Can you tell me what this means in English? La solution se trouve dedans.
Well,
Dedans.
trouver is to find, and solution
Hey,
is just like
Macy.
it sounds. Solution. The solution is found within.
See you soon.
Righto.
Thank you so much for helping with Stay Tuned for Danger. God, that was amazing of you. We're approaching the end of this, except I'm messing up, so let's see. Maybe I just didn't read something in here? Or now I have
I think
to.
I see
Yes.
what the symbols in the stained glass mean now.
Yes,
Let's
Lil Red.
see. Purple rose.
7 hours.
Gold diamond. Key of queen.
True, Lorelai.
Where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
And what's a diamond key? I just love saying that. She probably does. I need to know her secret. Crest White Strip, Professor Hudgens? Hotchkiss. Well, so with Stay Tuned for Danger, I keep admitting this, but it's really okay. So, I just didn't know how to install it because my computer was blocking it from launching the setup. So if you ever have that problem where it just won't launch setup, go to your task manager and try to see if something is blocking it. That helped immediately. And so then I kind of speed ran it too fast. So we missed a lot of plot points and stuff. But I was thinking either if we have time, we'll go back to it. I really don't know about that. But if we have time, we will. Otherwise, I'll just play it another time, you know? But it's just good to know that we can play it the proper way. Lil Red, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. As we speak, I'm wondering to myself, Should I take more time off work? Should I adjust my schedule? There was a time, like, I serve tables, so Nancy Drew can be my job, basically, amongst other games and such. But I used to work 2 days a week, and then I kind of went up to 4. I did go up to 4 somehow, some way, and I want to go back down to 2. And I have a message all thought out to send. I'm just afraid to send it, but I really think I should. So actually, every minute that I'm streaming, I'm also secretly thinking about, should I send it? It's getting late. Yeah, you gotta be there. Blue. I know. It's wretched that I'm not playing Star Stable. I think I said this out loud, Billy, but hello if I did not. What do you guys think I should do also for this marathon? Would you like to see not only the VODs on the live section of my YouTube, but also separate videos, which won't be like super edited, but will just be like, here's this game, here's this game, here's this game? Thanks, Rug. I know. Thank you. Yes, that's so true. We do need a name generator for my name. Who would have thought? 1 3 4 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 Okay. All right, this time it's gonna be endgame. Yes, Lil Red, I'm Erin Casey Gamers everywhere. No longer Bad Graphics Girl 2003 as of 4 years ago. But that was my original name. Woo! And what's a diamond key? And then I just fully guess where the medallions go each time as well. Oh my god! Your name is also Erin, and do you have red hair too, it sounds like? Lil Red. I know, Erin's not, like, it's... I did know 2 other Erins that I grew up with in school, but I don't see a ton of Erins. Thanks, Susan. Oh yeah, that is so exciting. Yeah, they don't, Macy. They don't end up in the video feed, just in the live section. So, yeah, just light editing. I think that I might do that. Like light editing, I'll take out the BRBs and all that. Bye, Lil Red. I'm 44% Irish, so I'm not even that much. I thought I was more. Erin Casey. It is the name of my YouTube channel, no, Charlotte? I think it's just... Here, I'll check that after the end of the game, but maybe it says my name is Erin Damers, but it should be Erin Casey.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Okay, let's see what goes where.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
We're truly guessing. Oh, I want to say the red is down there. It looks like a keyhole.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Green here, blue here.
Looks like a keyhole
Brick.
of some sorts.
Okay, never mind. I guess the red does go up there. Oh, I messed it up.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Okay. How about that?
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Okay, well then, how about that?
Looks like a
Okay.
keyhole of some sorts.
Well, how about this?
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Okay. How about that? Let's give you. End game.
The diamond.
Woo! Will you look at that sparkly rock?
And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o Wisconsin again?
Lisa, you must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum
It was
in
Lisa.
France.
Yeah?
And
Well,
I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there.
Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh,
Oh,
many times.
Well,
Maybe this time you'll learn. Lisa, why?
Don't worry.
My spicy devil villain venom.
won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
Let's split the profits, Lisa.
so you're the one who trapped me in the elevator.
Ooh, you are a smarty pants. But let's not forget about your little frostbite incident. I'm the rotten friend who locked you outside too, you know.
Yeah,
Just
I knew
trying
that.
to keep you on your toes, Nancy.
That was pretty
Didn't
obvious.
want you to get soft on your vacation.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't I?
I hope we can still be friends.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? and Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out. So
The
I
2
decided
messages?
to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Oh, because she only had 2 medallions, maybe? Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful
Why did you
library?
have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant
Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops.
Whoops. Guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
I've got to stop her.
I've got to stop her.
I'm not going to stop her. We got to see her get away at least once.
Life of leisure, here I come.
Not if I have something to say.
I've got to stop her.
This will do the trick.
Help! Get me out of
How
here!
convenient.
It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
Dear Ned.
Dear Dad.
Dad.
I think I almost became friends with a diamond thief.
Third game of the day.
Now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the
Yay.
diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie
Hey, Marin.
Antoinette exhibit in Paris. And it
The
looks like
best line.
everyone will be rewarded.
Darn you,
Except
Nancy
Lisa, of
Drew.
course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission
Unconsenting
to publish Marie's
tyrant.
journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France.
The Lost
This will
Diary.
help prove her theory about Marie's
Her
character
theory,
once
her
and for
theory.
all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunei name is being celebrated all over.
Maybe she wrote to Ned at
In the
first.
meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped.
Oh my
It's
god.
so romantic.
It's so
I
romantic.
showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his
Mm.
old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk
Love
shows
those
want
2,
Dexter to
Marin.
tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous
Or infamous.
But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So,
Christy
you
Lane.
know what they say, Dad? Il
Nous
n'est
les gens
jamais
des
trop
lois
tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to
Change history. Me.
I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up.
Marin.
See you soon. Love, Nancy.
The new game is coming out May 7th, so we're doing a whole series playthrough. I'm so excited that this is helping spread that news.
Been so insanely busy but so glad to catch the very end of the game to say hi. Hope
Hi.
you've been well. So frickin' excited about the 7 keys.
I can't wait, Ghosty. Thank you so much for 25 months. Thank you. Oh, and if anybody doesn't know, I mean, this stream isn't sponsored, but I am part, and this, I guess technically, we're learning the logistics of what this means, but I'm just part of the launch day crew with Her Interactive. So they're sending me the game and a t-shirt, and I don't really know what else, but it's going to be super fun. I was excited to see that email.